Sure, it's only January, but if you're an Etsy seller, you should always be thinking 4 months ahead when it comes to product releases. Which means that if you want to kick off your 2023 selling season with a bang, the time to do your product research is now. For those who are new here, my name is Starla, founder of the Handmade Alpha Academy for Etsy sellers and manager at erank.com, Etsy's most popular SEO tool. And over at eRank, one of my jobs is forecasting trends that will be popular in the coming months. This is extremely important because Etsy tells us that new listings get shuffled around for 60 to even 90 days before Etsy can assign those listings a listing quality score. And to rank and search, you want to list those items way before the season that you hope to actually sell them. A good rule of thumb is to look at your local craft stores. When they start listing products for a specific season or holiday, that's your cue to get your products listed as well. In just a moment, I'll show you exactly how to do your own trend research specifically for your industry. But first, I want to take a moment to give a quick shout out to this week's featured shop. Hey you, thanks so much for your love and support. If you'd like to submit for your own shout out, tag Handmade Alphas in a photo or screenshot of yourself watching this video, either in your Instagram feed or Instagram stories. If you've arrived at this video and you're saying, Starla, I don't have time to do research, hey, that's okay. Feel free to watch this video up here where I already did a bit of trend research for you. But if you want to dive even deeper into the trends that are specific to industries such as print on demand, you're in the right place. First, head over to erank.com. I'll go ahead and leave a link up here and down below in the video description if you don't already have an account. Once you've logged in, hover over the Trends tab. From here, I recommend starting with the Monthly Trends tool because it will allow you to really narrow down on your specific industry, whereas the Trend Buzz tool will show you the top 100 searches for Etsy as a whole. If you're currently using a free plan, you'll unfortunately only be able to see the top 5 most popular trending searches. So for deep diving, you'll want to check out eRank Basic or eRank Pro. So from my Pro account, I'm going to select one of the categories from the left panel over here. And let's say I'm a print-on-demand mug shop who wants to see what trends are rising in my industry. I'll scroll down to the POD category and I'll select mugs. From here, I'm going to begin sifting through the top 100 searches containing the word mug on Etsy. And I'm going to pay special attention to these little blue trend graphs to the right of the table. These graphs allow you to do a bit of predictive analysis in order to anticipate what will trend this year. For example, we can see that personalized mugs have been very popular around the holidays, both in 2021 and in 2022. However, we can also see that personalized mugs were very popular in March, April, and May of last year, which means that if I offered a personalized option for my mugs, I would want to list those as soon as possible in order to stay ahead of this trend. Remember, if something was popular last year, it's very likely that the same item will be popular again this year as well. We can also use these trend graphs to identify new rising trends that may just now be making an entrance into the marketplace. For example, in the sweatshirt category, we can see that the term bride sweatshirt is on the rise. Though the trend has gone up and down a bit over the last year, it's easy to predict that this trend will continue going up based on the search patterns. If you want to get even more in depth, you can click on any of the terms from the monthly trend report to open the keyword tool, which will show you useful information such as the monthly average searches for that term, the clicks and click-through rate, the level of competition you can expect for that term, and even common price points for similar items. Anytime I give a demonstration of how I personally hunt for trends, sellers often bring up that they can't find any good trending ideas for the specific products that they make. So let me show you a little trick that can help you to generate even more ideas. Let's say you're a shop who sells digital downloads for nursery wall art. You head into the Home and Living tab, but can't find any good terms for nurseries. Well, what other categories might be tied to kids and babies? If you dive into the paper and party supplies category, you'll find a ton of additional terms that may help inspire new product ideas, such as enchanted forest. If you sell men's t-shirts and are looking for ideas for Father's Day, rather than only checking the Shirts tab, try the Toys and Games tab. From here, we can see that a lot of terms related to tabletop gaming are trending. And though you can't use the term Dungeons and Dragons in your products or listings, as this term is owned by Wizards of the Coast, you can make dragon-themed shirts. If D&D is trending in games, it's easy to assume that other dragon-themed items, like shirts, mugs, and prints, may become popular as well. Like I said previously, just be cautious of protected terms and themes, because even if people are searching for those terms, you can get in big trouble for using them in your listings. For more information about intellectual property on Etsy, be sure to watch this video up here where I talk about a small business who was recently sued by Disney. Being strategic about your product launches and listings is an important part of driving traffic to your Etsy shop, no matter what you sell. And if you need a little help with planning these product launches, be sure to grab my 2023 marketing calendars. This PDF contains a 12-month printable set of calendars to help you plan ahead for holidays and popular seasons. Plus, each month has personal tips and pointers from me that will help you to stay ahead of your competition. You can grab my free calendars up here and in the link down below. Overall, success on Etsy means planning several months ahead and looking at past trends in order to anticipate what will be popular in the future. And with a little science, a lot of data, and some help from a trusted Etsy expert, you'll be well on your way to Etsy success. Cue the funky lo-fi beat.